What's going on, everyone? I am the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub, but as always, you can call me Bailey if you're subscribed. I almost had beef with you guys. I saw the number go down a little bit. Someone saw the video, and even though I say you can unsubscribe because I can't force you to do anything, I really don't mean it. I want you to subscribe. It feeds my dopamine-ridden brain with more dopamine because I see the number go up, and I want to make more videos so I can see the number go up even more. So if you want more content, you have to like, you have to subscribe, and you have to tell me how great of a job I'm doing. Otherwise, I wither away. I don't know what to do with myself. This is all I have, is me and you. Anyways, this is the progression Edison deck that we started with last week. You know how it goes. We open one pack of all the side sets and main sets in Edison, building a deck slowly but surely. Don't really know. We won, though it was kind of a quit. I don't necessarily want to count that. So if you have an idea for a challenge to do with the deck, whether it's just wins or making something in particular happen based on the card pool that we have, then you can go ahead and let me know. And if I beat your challenge or do something, it's kind of a work in series in progress, combined, me and you, an effort together to figure out how it's going to go. Then I can get access to a card I don't have or a structure deck. Again, we'll figure it out as we go. This is just kind of me rambling, making videos as I feel like. Regardless, this is the deck we had. It was okay, but we're going to go ahead and go open some packs right now. So, Legend of Blue Eyes. Probably going to get nothing, if anything. Flame Ghost, okay. I mean, at least that's one of the better things we can get. It's not a banned card, and it's an instant fusion target. If we ever start getting Synchros. Milus Radiant, not terrible. Not good. Shining Friendship, there we go. Horn of the Unicorn, Relinquished. I actually just, you guys might even recognize, I'm in the same shirt that I was in when I just recorded a Relinquished gameplay video. So, we got something interesting there. Love me a Relinquished. Queen of the Autumn Leaves, that was a cool card. 1,000 Eyes Idol. Okay, so now we can summon the Relinquished. Actually, we can summon a Relinquished Morphing Jar number 2. Is it banned in Edison? Is it even banned in regular Yu? I don't know. Is that one of the few Morphing Jars that's actually not too broken? Offerings to the Doomed. Not a good removal, but it is removal. Amphibian Beast. Not a good card. So far, really nothing worthy of playing, besides maybe Relinquished, but frankly, we need a whole lot more to make it worthy. Emergency Provisions. Blast with Chain. Blast with Chain maybe could be something. Metamorphosis, that's sad to see. Swarm of Scarabs. Gravekeeper's Assailant, if we ever build a Gravekeeper deck, would be nice to have. Just one or two of. Magic Drain and Rush Recklessly are actually, and honestly, all of these cards are decent. These Noblemen of Extermination and Magic Drain are probably the best for different side deck matchups. Extermination could be really good against something like Blackwings if they're running Icarus attacks. Nothing here, really. Outstanding Dog Marin. I love this card. It's so flickin' cute. Love that. Archfiend Soldier. 1900 beater. Could be worse. Secret Rare. Okay, is this our first Secret Rare? I don't think so. I mean, first from a main set. Invader of Darkness. Your opponent cannot activate quick play spell cards. Too bad it's not good. Wall of Revealing Light. I believe that's at 1 in Edison. Dark Magic Attack, another ultra rare sick card, but almost certainly we'll never be playing it. At the very least, not until we get Dark Mimic level 3. This is actually pretty nice because we have the Dark Mimic level 1s, and I think we have one Mystic Tomato. So in theory, we now would be able to have a little more of a goat combo, but hey, a combo's a combo. Any combo we can slowly build in this deck, I will take. Man-Eater Bug, card to save return. We are running Exodia. We're going to do it. First Exodia piece, I believe. Jowgen. It's probably the best card here. What's this do? Substitute for any fusion material. Okay, not really good. Back to Square Run. Another one of those. Love this card. Furinkazen. Dekoichi. If we ever get like Black Salvo, there's a Dekoichi for it. Hand of Nephthys. So we're slowly getting out of the GOAT format cards. Secret Barrel, Rivalry, okay cards. Roulette Barrel, Dark Blade. Also used to love this card. I thought it was so cool. Is there a Dark Blade retrain? Or, what's the word I'm looking for? Archetype of Darkblade yet. I don't know. King of the Skull Servants. You know, maybe an interesting rogue deck someday. Fiend Skull Dragon. Interesting card there. Not very good. I love seeing a nice Solemn Judgment. Let's go ahead, just so we can see. I kind of want to see the name Dark Beginning too. Heavy Storm, we already had a Heavy Storm, so that's not great. Shadow Ghoul, Solemn Judgment, and King Tiger Wang Hu. Wicked Worm Beast is probably completely outdated. Rock Spirit's an okay. Banish Earth, summon that. Death Crow King. Spiritual Water Art. Another Cursed Seal, the Forbidden Spell. I believe we got one of those last time. Gigantes. Not a bad card. Moki. Best card here is probably Gigantes. Maybe the Cursed Seal, but I think Gigantes. I've run decks with that for real before. What the hell is this? Digbeak. This beast coils like a snake and strikes quickly with its snapping beak. I need to buy this card out. That's the coolest card I've ever seen. Weed Out. Look, that's not Return from a Different Dimension. That's funny. Honestly, that's like not the worst card ever. Not good, I'm not going to run it, but by no means is it the worst card. The rest of those cards are the worst cards to ever play. Bubble Man. I'll take a Bubble Man. That's not that bad. Fusion Sage. A couple... This was the Ojama pack. I mean, makes sense. The Chaz Princeton Duelist pack. Shadow of Infinity. Super rare. We got... I think that might be our second Treeborn Frog. That's not bad at all if it is our second Treeborn Frog. Slowly building a frog deck. But technically, you don't even really need all the frogs to play Treeborn Frog. Icarus Attack. That's not bad. I'll take an Icarus. Elemental Hero Neos. Ooh, that is perfect. We get a Future Fusion. Not that we have many great fusions, but like one of the best cards in Edison format to just snag right away. It's only a rare, so it wasn't the most uncommon. Okay, I'll take a Sakuretsu and I'll take a My Body's a Shield. Not terrible cards by any means. Chain Strike. We have a Secret Barrel. We have some random stuff. Wow. We got the Barrier Statue of Stormwinds, Heaven's Abyss, and Drought. Dark Revelation Volume 3. Harpy Lady and Chusuke the Mouse Spider. I love Invasion of Flames too. What a cool card. Just the artwork on it. The like scary flame face in the sky. Awesome. Spirit Barrier, if I ever play Cloudians, we have that combo. Nothing. Ooh, we get the Electromo TK, anyone? Ceasefire. We got the Chain Strike. We could play a Chain Burn deck. Nothing here. Aster Phoenix. Dogma, nothing there. Strike of Neos. I think one of the things that I really like about this is I don't know what cards come where. Spiral Serpent. Oh, we're playing Spirals, guys. Is that actually where, like, Spiral came from? Is that a thing? Is that what the archetype is around? Is that one monster? Limiter Removal. We got that. Proto Cyber Dragon could be, if we ever got Chimera Tech, an interesting sideboard card because it counts as Cyber Dragon. Necro Valley, a little sideboard tech as well. Tons of crystal cards here. Nope. Apologies, men. Don't know why. There we go. Crystal Beast. A lot of Crystal Beast cards there. Not going to ever play them. Another Legacy Yata-Garasu. Alright, the only good card there is Legacy Yata, but I will take a Legacy of Yata. More draw power. I feel like it's going to be a big staple in our deck. It's just draw cards for the first bit. Summoner's Art, not good, but one day it was going to be really good. If you guys remember Cleafort format. Karma Cut, that's a nice card to pick up. Little super rare. Mariner, we already have one. Nothing really there besides the Karma Cut, but I'll take a Karma Cut over no Karma Cut. Truckroid. I love Alien Hypno in a deck that I've been trying to make work for so long of a hero alien build, which runs, you know, the Geminis, but because Alien Hypno is a water, it's also a Gemini, so you can use it with Gemini Spark and Miracle Fusion. We get a Bestiari if we ever want to make a Gladiator Beast deck. We had a few last time. Alright, I'll take a DD Crow, common DDV. Probably, DD Crow is obviously way more generic, and we'll be able to use that over a deck Devastation Virus, but if we ever build a deck that can, I love Dark Gaia. If we ever build a deck that can use DDV, then we have it. More Crystal Beasts, Phantom Darkness, getting kind of close to the end. 20-something more packs to go, 24. Super Poly, okay, interesting. Gold Series, these are where some good cards lie. Solar Flare Dragon, Fire Princess, Old Vindictive, Deslakuta, Needle Sealing Pandemonium, nothing really here so far. Needleworm, Skill Drain, I'll take, that's probably the best card so far. Nightmare Penguin. Silva could be interesting. A Torrential Tribute, we already have one. DD Warrior Lady and Jinzo. Okay, not bad by any means. Probably one of the better packs we have. I also just want to scroll down so you guys don't see ads. Not that it really matters. Champion Pack 6, Dimensional Wall. Alright, more cards if we wanted to run a Chain Burn. Unifrog for frogs. All we never need is one, so we got it. Glorious Illusion, pretty decent if we ever get more Light Sworns. 7 Tools, interesting enough. I think, was the right arm? Did we get a leg or an arm? I think it was another right. I just can't remember if it was an arm or a leg, but building up. Exodia. Elemental Hero, No Scope, 2 Rosebuds. I swear if this is War Lion Ritual. Nope. I wanted it to be Counter. I believe this is one of the funny cards that when it was first printed, the counter spell, or counter trap little logo up in the corner wasn't there, so it was a counter trap that couldn't negate counter traps, even though that's its only purpose. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I remember that little factoid. An Aquest, okay. Best card there by far is the Aquest. Nothing really there. Dark Legends, MST, Painful Choice, that's sad to see. Axe of Despair, Magic Jammer, of course Monster Reborn, okay, nothing there. Champions Pack 8, nothing. Duelist Pack 8, Yusei Fudo. Quillbolt's probably the best card there, maybe Junk Warrior, but probably Quillbolt, if we ever tried to break that. Flip-Flop Frog, I'll take that. And then Arcane Apprentice, I want to say we may have gotten an Assault Mode activate. I don't know for sure, but Arcane Apprentice is an interesting card. Treeborn, so we definitely have 2 now, if we didn't get one last time, though I do believe we did. 6 Sam United. I think this is our 3rd Volcanic Shell. Lord Poison, more Monarchs. I think this is our 2nd Alias. Trunade, I think we had one of that. Snipe Hunter, we only can run 1. Caius, I think this is our 1st Caius. I might be wrong. I think this is our 1st Caius. I think we got a Thestalos and a Ryza. So, building up towards the mandatory triple Caius. And we get a Bottomless Trap Hole. Okay. I mean, the fact you can even just see $15 and $14 respectively, they're expensive for a reason, because people still play them in Edison format. They are desired cards because they're played, and we can play them. Quackimir Guardian, I enjoy that card. If you guys have seen my Dark Elemental Hero, Dark Gaia, no, Evil Hero, Dark Gaia, Elemental Hero. I like myself some Quackimiru. 2 King's Knight, Red Gajan. Nothing there. Retro Pack 2. Coming to the last few packs here. Nothing. DDR and Laquari. Okay. A couple good cards there. Solidarity. Maybe can run something someday. Hidden Arsenal. Absolutely nothing worth noting. Crusader of Endymion. I think this is run in the Gemini deck, though I don't think I will ever run it. I think the Gemini deck just requires too much, but maybe years and years down the line. Interesting. Light Imprisoning Mirror, great sideboard card. Way better than Shadow. in my opinion. Um, and then Gravekeeper's Commandant. Interesting little Gravekeeper's card. I don't think we have enough to run anything, but good thing to have it. I think we have at least, I know we have one Necro Valley. We might even have two at this point. All right, last few packs, skill successors. A little bit interesting there, though I don't think interesting enough to really make note of it. Reptilian Naga, Supe, Stele. That's an awesome. Again, talking about Gravekeepers. And final pack, Duelist Pack, Kaiba. Swordstalker. Love this card. I used to think it was up there with Buster Blade or as one of the cooler cards. I mean, so many cards are just cool. All these old... was that a poly? Yeah. All these old cards that are just super nostalgic are awesome. But there we go. Let's go ahead and just scroll through. You know, you guys just saw it. Let's build a deck, and we'll see where we are at when I'm done. Alright, so as you guys can see, this was the deck that we had last week. Honestly, I've said it a few times. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I like the way we're going. We're going to click this. Here we go. You can already see that a lot of the cards have been cut. It's a little bit more refined. We're seeing what we're making with the deck. We got the Armageddon Knight, the two Sirocco's, still just good cards. We got Caius and Chaos Sorcerer for some, decent boss monsters. Chaos Sorcerer is definitely a boss. Caius, hard to call it a boss, but for our deck it absolutely is. Good generic DD Warrior Lady, the Dark Mimic package, the Cliff Trap Remover, Drillroid, 2 Neos Alias, 2 Spy, helps with the Caius, 2 Wonghu, I think it's a pretty decent card, Mystic Tomato, which also works with the Dark Mimic, the Necro Gardener, Psychic Commander, Ryza, Thestalos, Twin-Headed Behemoth, which is a good tribute fodder, and then just 2 big boys in Archfiend and X-Head Cannon. Back to square one, Heavy Storm, MST, Instant Fusion, Soul Exchange, Bottomless, Jar of Greed, 2 Legacy of Yatagarasu, Karma Cut, Negate Attack, Regeki Break, Sakuretsu Armor, Judgment, and Torrential. Side deck, what we have offering to us. We got Double Skill Drain. Just want to make sure I click Edison format. Yep, Double Skill Drain. Transmigration Prophecy, Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, Light Imprisoning Mirror, Macro, Fiend Comedian Cursed, Seal of the Forbidden Spell, Terraforming, and Commandant to get our 2 Necro Valley, probably our best little sideboard package. My Body's a Shield, and then Nobleman of Crossout and Nobleman of Extermination. Extra deck does not matter. The only ones that really matter are Instant Fusion targets, but that's it, because we can Instant Fusion and then Tribute over. So let's set this as the default, and go and play a quick match. And when I say a quick match, I'm absolutely sure it's going to be quick because we're going to get stomped. It is Sunday morning of 11:30. Gonna take a sip of coffee. And we win. Rock, paper, scissors. This guy's got some 6 sleeves. Again, if you guys have an idea for what we want the challenge to be in order to unlock a card I can't get access to, or a structure deck, let me know. I'm still kind of piecing that together, but I think that we have enough packs that we can open to actually put something decent together. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and set Dark Mimic level 3, and I'm going to keep Torrential in hand. Maybe Twin-Headed Behemoth would have been better, just because I have the Ryza in hand. Cliff the Trap Remover is interesting. Okay. I get Gravekeeper's Spy. So I definitely think the Spy is better to set than the Twin-Headed Behemoth. Next turn I can flip Spy. Okay, he flips Hamster. That's fine. I'll be able to... Okay. Unfortunate. And we'll declare. Draw a card. It's a negate attack. I think, does Drillroid, I have to look this up to see if it actually works with the flip or not. I'll just set Torrential Tribute. Hopefully he attacks into it. Or not attacks, but flips the Raikou. Nope, he doesn't. Okay, so I can do something here. Spy's not great. So we'll just go ahead and spy and torrential tribute. And we'll set the negate attack and end. Hopefully next turn he summons something. I can summon Archfiend or Drillroid. Alright, we'll go ahead. Summon Archfiend Soldier and attack. It's a YuGiOh. He hits the negate attack, milling Dandy Avarice Quick Draw. We'll set Sakuretsu Armor and end. And Yeti Storms. I used to love Archfiend Soldier. Yep, he's got 5. Archfiend Soldier used to be in my pile deck when I was a little kid. And I didn't understand how effects worked or actual deck building. I just had a few Archfiend Soldier because I was like, oh, level 4, 1800, or 19, like that's so powerful. Not realizing, because all I knew was I'm like, you need to have level 4 or lower in order to normal summon without a tribute. I didn't understand synchroing or really anything. We'll take 600, and we're almost certainly going to lose. We'll go ahead and summon Twin-Headed Behemoth. Set Legacy and end. He Regeki breaks, discarding a... And, yeah, I mean, we were going to lose this no matter what. Okay, so what's good here? Nobleman for the YuGiOhs. Necro Valley could be interesting. And the terraforming. Let's take out Wong, who looks pretty good. Take out the Sorokos. And hopefully we can get a nice little win here. If we could win one game, I'd be happy. We'll go ahead and summon the Wong-Hu, set Judgment. Stops him from quick drawing. Let's go ahead and MST the back row. It was a Mirror Force. And then we will set Gravekeeper Spy and end. If it's a YuGiOh, I'll Judgment. Let's flip summon the Spy. Okay, good point. And then we will target his monster. Yep, Wang-Hu destroys the Spy. We might actually be able to get sneak a win here. I will Judgment. It stops his Treeborn from coming back. I do need to... I'm going to look up if, after the game, if Wang Hu is a continuous or an effect that needs to be resolved and triggers in Edison format, because I just don't know. Okay, so he's playing Quick Draw Frog. Interesting. Making a Drill Warrior. Getting Necro Valley. Pitching the bounced hand to hand Swap Frog. Alright, I have darks but no light. We'll set Necro Gardener. Yeah, we'll activate Necro Valley. Kind of fucks up our Chaos Sorcerer if we do draw the light. I believe because Drill Warrior doesn't target, it can get something back from the graveyard. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say target one monster and add it from your graveyard to your hand. And the weird Edison format rulings are that it has to target in Edison format in order for Necro Valley to negate it. Though I'm not sure, because then Chaos Sorcerer doesn't target. So, not sure exactly how it works. I take 1200 damage. Alright, let's go ahead here and we will activate Heavy Storm. And that's going to be game. Well, not necessarily. We'll go ahead and normal summon the Archfiend and just attack the Treeborn Frog and end. Stand by, he will get back Treeborn and the Drill Warrior. I'll have to negate with my Necro Gardener. He gets back a Swap Frog. Summons Swap. Pitching another Swap. And he uses the Drill Warrior effect. I wish I had a light engrave. I could actually win this game. But just to get damage in, he'll eat 24. We'll set Soul Exchange and end. Hopefully he doesn't want to risk the direct attack. He gets himself a quick draw. Heavy Storm. And I'm going to admit defeat. Okay. Unfortunate. I was hoping we could sneak a win there. Honestly, like I've said before, the deck is performing better than I thought it would, considering Edison is not a solved format by any means, but absolutely in comparison to a deck like this, which is just a pile of garbage, it is much more solved. But we kind of held our own. I mean, we had outs for some of his cards. We were able to put a decent amount of damage on board and nearly sneak a win if we got some better draws. Things like the Wang Hu spy play I'm just a scrub. You know, I make terrible plays like that a decent amount. But frankly, it's looking okay. You know, I feel pretty confident that with a few more weeks, we'll be able to actually put something relatively decent together. So, as always, thank you all for watching. Let me know what the challenge is. Maybe just with a deck like this, it's get a single win in a match. That's not just someone quitting out. Maybe even a single game win. And then I can get access to like a Dandelion. I don't think you can get Dandelion in packs, though I'm not 100% sure. So, thank you all for watching. This is Progression Edison, episode 2, and goodbye.